Yo, what's up, yo? What's going on? Natty or nothing. Let's go.
In this matchup today, one side comes in having a good season, ranked in the top 25. The other side struggling mightily and trying to shock the world with an upset today. Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium, the legendary home of the Fighting Irish. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Eastern Michigan Eagles, taking on last season's national champions, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The Eagles' offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Well, Kirk, we've seen teams have great success going to the portal and coming up with a difference maker at running back. This guy certainly has that kind of potential.
You know, he had a chance to look around and go to several different schools. He thought his skill set fit best here, and now he gets a chance to show what he can do within this offense starting today.
Shotgun, he hands it off. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. And look at these yards.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
Big moment of the opening drive. They face third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Defense off the field after that sack. The punting unit now on. We'll see what he can do with the return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. So Notre Dame's offense comes out for their first possession today. It's a group that's really led by the big fellas up front. An offensive line that can maul you. They really are the personality of this team. Can they impose that today again, Kirk?
Well, some people will go out and recruit quarterbacks and receivers, try to win the game out on the perimeter. These guys love to be able to develop offensive linemen, and it's paid off. They can run the football, they get behind those big boys up front, and they dominate people. Cannot wait to see, can this defense load up physically and hold up against this offensive line?
Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
That's a really good run by this offense, and Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Gets into space at the 50. And just like that, in one play, they move into scoring position at the 23.
It's one thing to design a play for a quarterback to run the football, to pick up big yards like this, but Chris, this guy drops back to throw. Everybody's got their back turned. He pulls it down, and no one's there to pick him up.
They finally stop him. What a solid play. Sets him up. First and goal at the 9. The offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's first and goal. When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. No gain makes it second and goal from the 9. They look to throw it here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for 6. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Irish. So what happened there? The defense just lost track of the tight end down the goal line.
I don't know if they were just so focused on defending the goal line, they just completely forgot about the tight end. That'll be probably the easiest touchdown throw and catch of the game we see all day.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. And they'll set up with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Eastern Michigan's offense is back out there now. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. They'll give it to the running back. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain. So 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Play fake, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
How about Notre Dame sending a backer here? He comes up with the sack. A little Rudy magic on this one. Well, they've had some great linebacker play over the years. Of course, think about Manti Te'o, Jalen Smith, who's now in the NFL and had a great career in South Bend. Notre Dame with great history of playing linebacker.
He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. The punt team making their way on the field. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. And the quarterback's going to sneak it. And they'll stop him just short of the mark. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
That's a good effort, but just not enough for the first down. And I think, Chris, the defense had an idea that this play was coming. You could see him pinch to the inside to prevent the quarterback from breaking past the line to gain.
They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down.
And that is a gutsy call to go for it on 4th down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. He made the stop, but not before he gains the first down. The screen play works. So, quick as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll hand it off. Past the 40. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Using his legs on the scramble, brings her in the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Wow, 1 minute this quarterback is surveying the field for an open receiver. The next, he's pulling it down, tucking the football, and putting into the end zone for a touchdown himself.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Eagles offense on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? And looking to throw now on 1st down. Dump off caught by the running back. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. He went backwards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 24. From the gun, he looks for an open man. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. There's contact on the throw. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. A deep shot to the right. Hauls it in outside the 10. He's still running. Touchdown, Notre Dame. This offense is still clicking.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And so it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. The Eastern Michigan offense back out on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And they'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. And completion sets up a 2nd down play. Here's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Grab by the receiver. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Swarm to the pass rush. A sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And the ball is picked off. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
First down, looking to throw the football. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on play. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And the completion made. And the gain just good enough for a first down. No huddle here for the offense. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's going to take off. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Notre Dame getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Catch made on the out route. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught quickly. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Irish.
Man, Chris, even in this condensed space down in the red zone, a superior athlete is just eventually going to be a superior athlete. You hesitate for a second, and this guy's going to make you pay, and the defense here was left with the bill.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. He's looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Timeout, Eastern Michigan.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Escapes the pocket. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The receiver makes the catch. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And he drops back in the gun. Quick throw, catch made.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Caught near the goal line. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first half beat down to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
BUT is good, and the lead grows to 35-0. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes their defense can get a quick stop. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Warner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great one in South Bend going on.
The kickoff team out there now to get this second half underway. Return begins inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. They get the second half started with a running play. The gain moves the ball to the 34. Second down play coming up.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's a short completion to the tight end. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Single back, takes the handoff. Gets some space around the 30. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. And now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Eastern Michigan's offense is back out there now. runs right into a wall. They got him for a loss. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Touchdown, Irish. A crucial pick 6. For the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And now the try here for the extra point. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome in. Make sure you add me on the EA Sports friend list of y'all. My EA ID's up top there.
Last time out here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate
Just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
They go backwards on 1st down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. Throwing off play action. Running out of time in the pocket. Extending the play now. The defense all over. He stopped him right at the line. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Receiver makes the catch. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. Punt team ready to boot it away. No fair catch, looking to make a return here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Finds his man. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the 1st, and here comes the tempo.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down to the 32. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. He finds the running back in the flat. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off for a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Touchdown, Fighting Irish. That's how you finish a play.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
Lining up to try the extra point. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Eastern Michigan offense back out on the field now. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Off the play fake on first down. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They go backwards on that 3rd down completion. Sets up a 4th down.
Well, that's not going to be enough for the first down. I guess the only positive takeaway is it does give their punter a little bit more room now to be able to get this punt off safely.
Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. You can see he's a dangerous return man. They finally grab him, but sets the offense up in a pretty good field position. Defense bracing for the run against this heavy formation. They're going to run it. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Same tailback, another carry. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the 3rd quarter. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. It's been pretty one-sided so far at the end of 3. Let's check out the stats. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Tight end goes in motion. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Notre Dame. This offense really clicking.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Eastern Michigan's offense is back out there now. They were held to a quick 3 and out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They'll run it to the left. Look out, room to run here. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Dropping back. It's Gaudet. The pass rush closing in. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, I guess the bad news here is this game is more likely over, seeing that the offense has yet to score. But the good news, you never know. Maybe a comeback from this kind of deficit with a time.
Trap again in the pocket.
Chris, that's another sack. I got to turn to the statistician. I've lost track. There's been so many. Can't we just call this game? In all honesty, they should start considering a mercy rule like they do in college baseball or softball. Enough.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes it. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Pass caught. Can he get in? All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Irish.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them. Great execution.
All right, y'all, we got a sweet little opportunity here with a golden goose egg. So we're going to go ahead and go for that.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. He's missed it. The extra point is no good.
That keeps the score. Notre Dame 69, Eastern Michigan 0.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Eagles offense on the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Back to pass. It's Gaudet. The pocket breaking down. Down he goes. It's a sack.
Boy, that last sack should be the final nail in this offense's coffin. At this point, the game is a blowout. There's only a few minutes left, and you really need to start considering if it's worth risking the health of your players to try to just get a pity score late.
So from the 18-yard line, it's 2nd and long. From the shotgun, drops back. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. They bring the punter onto the field now. And that sets up a return. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Working clock with the ground game. First down and more. He's still on it. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
When you can run it like this with a late lead and the defense knows it's coming, that's a clear sign the offense has done its job. This defense is worn down at this point, and closing the game out should be pretty routine if they can keep this up.
Ball is snapped, and quarterback will just take a knee. 3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. And now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a 1st down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the 1st down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock and get that much closer to securing a victory.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games with a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early, ended up being a rout.
That's putting it nicely, Chris, right? This was a complete blowout. A solid performance in all areas by this team. Their coaches should be proud of how they looked out there today.
And that's going to wrap it up for Kirk Herman.
Alrighty then, that was a pretty good first game. I enjoyed that quite a bit. Let's go ahead and check and see. Alright, we'll go over here and do this, and do that, and do this, and do that. Very nice. It's pretty sweet. Julius Benedict. It's a pretty good first game, you know. Played pretty good. Quite a bit. So player of the game, 5 tutties. Let's go over here and check it out and see what we got going on here. A couple moves. Off the moon. Let's go here and go 50. Mr. Neighbors. Let's go 2 5 there. 2 on the kicker. Let's go 10. These dudes. I think I should be able to get these dudes 10. Weird. That's weird. All right, y'all. I think we want to take us a little break for a little bit. I appreciate y'all stopping in and checking out the stream. And we'll be back on here in a little bit. I see you over there, Deacon D. Appreciate you stopping in and checking it out. Hit that follow button if you get a chance. I appreciate you, and that way you know the next time we're on. But yep, this will be our last season at Notre Dame, and we're going to be moving on to a new school after this. The new school we go to is going to be a small school. We're going to do 1 and 2 star players only for this go around, and it may be the last school we end up for the 26 game. We'll see what happens. You know what I mean? We still got, I don't know, roughly about 3 weeks or so before the new game comes out. So anyway, I appreciate y'all stopping in and checking out the stream. And yeah, we'll be back on here in a little bit. Let's go. Natty or nothing, baby. Come on.